everyone! Alexman here, and welcome back to another session of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube. Last time we were here, we completed the hero side, and we don't want to be heroes anymore. We want to be evil. So we're going to be completing... Oh, that's the wrong file I picked. Hold on. Let's switch my file. That's the file I want. There we go. Let's figure this out. There we go. Now we're clear. A little bit worried there for the moment. But we completed last time, as we said before. We completed the hero side. And we can play any stage we want from the hero side to get all the upgrades if we want to. But we're going to be being evil today. We're going to be completing the game tonight. So with that said, let's start with the dark side story. So mostly this story is more it's in the evil side, but a lot of the plot points that you didn't get in hero side get cleared up here. It's kind of a weird setup they have here for this. But where are we exactly? There's a battle formations or... Oh, it's Dr. Eggman. He's back with a vengeance. He's attacking the... It's all too easy. Let's take a look at what his grandfather's working on. And that's what he is. If you have watched Sonic X for this, you'll get more detail on how Dr. Eggman got his grandfather's diary. But we're at stage 1. We're going in with, guns blazing. Iron Gate with Dr. Eggman. As again, Dr. Eggman plays exactly as Tails does, so Dr. Eggman's gameplay is exactly the same, so there's nothing to be changed about that. So let's go in with this like so. As Dr. Eggman is breaking into this base because of a top secret weapon may be apparent around here. So he's gonna figure out what this is, and hopefully able to take over the world! Ha ha ha! So we got more items here, and again, if you're playing this for the story, this story has a lot of plot holes and inconsistencies, and I could only recommend watching the animation of Sonic X to actually get any type of, in-line details of how this story was presented, But Dr. Eggman as a character is, this fits him, playing in a mech, using his dastardly contraptions to cause havoc and chaos. And, and what no better to test out his prowess than raiding a military base. That's kind of ballsy, don't you think? It's like, I'm going to test out my newest raid contraption here at a high-strung intelligence base. Ha ha ha! Seems like Dr. Eggman is very, very keen in his abilities, and hopefully won't get defeated. So let's see what we can do about it here. Now I find Dr. Eggman playing in a mech is alright. Tails, like on last on the hero story, made no sense. Like there was a lot of ways Tails could have, not used his mech for anything, but they had to. Because of how this game was designed, they wanted to have the exact same gameplay for both stories. So, Tails had to be referred to a mech in his story. So, and if you feel like if I'm hearing a little bit rough in my voice or something, I am a little sick. But don't you worry, I'll get over it any time flat. So, I got my water on standby, so in case if my throat gets a little parched. We gotta destroy blows. We have to blow stuff up. That's what we have to do with Dr. Eggman. And man, these security door breaches do not work for. And this is the simple Vulcan cannon. Just like in Tails' gameplay, I'll mention here that Dr. Eggman his mech has a health bar you see on the bottom of the screen. That can be replenished by getting ring capsules and rings in general. And holding down the B button, you can lock on to multiple different targets if you want to use that combo potential. There's another Jennifer. You say you're just lurking with no audio, but I love this game as a kid. The child ground has probably lived for nearly a year. And again, there are people, that's the case, Jennifer. hope there's audio. I really hope there is, but I was checking out earlier. There we go. And that is stage 1 done. But again, for those watching in chat, thank you for being here. Hope you are going to have a fantastic night as well. Oh, B rank! Oh, and that was 19,000 points, which is why the A ranks are really hard to get to. But this must be the last port of the base. I am Master Hacker. I am Dr. Eggman. I can do everything. Ha ha ha. So this is the research. This is the weapon, huh?
So this is the military's top
It is a lot smaller than expected.
Enter user.
So what is this? Enter password.
Enter password.
Password Maria? I guess that won't make sense until later on in the story, but
all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this.
now here's a weird quirk. Dr. Eggman had this Chaos Emerald from the start. You'll probably be seeing later in the story that Dr. Eggman will kind of forget that there was a Chaos Emerald at this base. Even though he's the one that put the Chaos Emerald here in the first place. Oh. Well, that's, interesting. It's Shadow! Shadow the Hedgehog, his first appearance, as usual.
Are you trying to spoil
He
my
plays the same as Sonic, and by technicality, it was only supposed to be his only game, but he's revived thanks to popularity. So he wants to grant Dr. Eggman one wish. Feels like he's some type of, super anime boss or some type of, entity or something. Like, you released me. I will give you one wish. Ha ha ha. Alright, so now we have our first boss fight. Just like Sonic, Shadow is in the hotline here, and he has to take down the B3X Hotshot. Now, this mech fights the exact same way as Sonic's ones, but there's a few slight differences. Is that it's a little bit more aggressive this time around. You'll be doing a lot more of the waiting game here. Come on now. Come on, homing attack. Work with me here. Oh, come on. and I find the homing attack on this guy kind of more difficult than Sonic's. For some reason, as you saw there, that I was having a rough time. And I homing attacked them. There we go. Like, you have to hit the cockpit. For some reason, I think the hitbox on this guy is smaller. For the record, because I always have a harder time with this guy than Sonic's boss fight with this thing. But he also has this new blast attack. So we have to play the waiting game here for a moment. With this guy. And Zoom Vance, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh, come on. There we go. I will take you down. I will take you down. I am the ultimate life form, and I will show you my resilience, don't you? Come on, you. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be playing the waiting game, folks, because for some reason this hit attack, this hitbox is just so wonky at times. After he's down to his last hit point of health, he will shoot out, I think, 3 of these big blasts. So just keep moving and you won't get hit by the blast. Not too worried there. Woo! Now land. Land now, so I can take you down. There we go. Okay, I did that at the start of the fight. That didn't trigger. Weird. Whatever. Boss fight done and done with. And Jennifer, you're saying, I love Shadow's glide instead of his run. It just feels so smooth. And these battles were always challenging. It's just the hitbox is bad in some regard. As you saw at the start of that boss fight, I had a horrible time at the start, but somehow it won't work out in my favor.
Emeralds. Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central
On the
control room.
Space Colony
Space
Arc, huh?
Colony Arc.
Yeah, what is Arc? Well, if you saw it from the last story, it's a space station of sorts. If this is supposed to take in continuity to the original Sonic, the classic Sonic series, so there was the Death Egg, but it was also the Arc, which doesn't make sense. But alas, we're back here at this cutscene. But now we're playing Rouge's theme in the background. I don't remember what her song is actually called, actually. And for some reason, it's a continuity error because Knuckles is wearing all of his upgrades that we got him in the last story. It's like it's a little weird, isn't it? And Dr. Eggman's taking the Master Emerald once again, as we see here. It's the Master Emerald, Eggman, and there's a little bit of different, between the hero and Darkseid story, there are differences in the cutscenes to a certain degree. It's not a drastic change, but there are subtle differences. We have 7 people watching. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it. Though on YouTube won't know what that was, but it's like, 7 people watching. Thank you all so much for being here.
And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Back to the base. Well, it's time for Rouge to shine, right? Rouge is all about jewels. She wants jewels and nothing but jewels.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Let's see here. Dry Lagoon Stage 2. Find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. And again, as this story is entailing, as I said in Knuckles' variant of the story, that the radar has been severely gimped, as you can only see 1 emerald at a time, even though all 3 are loaded at once. It looks like we're getting lucky here with whatever this emerald piece is. It's right there. There it is. Aha! Come on. There. I walked through it. You have to jump into there. That's weird. You have to jump into the Master Emerald pieces. You can't jump. You can't just walk into it. That's weird. We gotta find where these other emeralds are. Again, with treasure hunting stages for Rouge and Knuckles, is that the emeralds are randomly placed. I don't care, Omochao. I don't care what you are. It's like, oh, there's another emerald over here. It's in the jar. Nope, not in the jar. Second floor, the stone floor. Oh, it's in the apartments. Is it in here? It's in there. There it is. Haha! Yes, we took it. Camera! Thank you. I was like, what? The camera's getting a little wonky, aren't we? So, where is it? It is somewhere in this area. And just like before... Right? Okay. Alright, cool. Awesome. Easiness. Easy. Nothing but. And Rouge's ears like to flap like that, like really much, a lot. I'm not sure why that is either. That is... Oh, A rank! Not bad.
How is that?
Not bad at
Perfect,
all.
like me?
Another emerald, another emblem to our name. And let's move forward with the next stage. Now we're on to stage 3 of the Dark Story, and we have Dr. Eggman once again in Sand Ocean. Got to return to his hidden base.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
Dr. Eggman, there's a little bit of problem about your little idea that no one's gonna find your base in this desert when your face is everywhere. But apparently the gun robots, or the gun troops, wanted to take revenge on whatever Dr. Eggman did in stage 1 and decided to find out raiding his base. Now, this region, this level is a little more trickier than you would say for anything else, like the hidden base in Tails on Tails' level, as there's a lot more of the moving platforms over bottomless pit of sand. Because if the mechs jump into the sand, it's life over. Because you jump in, you basically die. It's kind of a sad reason for that too. It's like, oh, it's so heavy. Your mech is so heavy and everything. Let's jump over this way. And again, folks, for those watching, I am a little bit under the weather. I've got a little bit of a cold, a little bit of sore throat, a little bit. So if I do cough a bit, you know, that's the reason why. Alas, I'm not sick enough to not able to stream, but I want to stream because it's been a while. It's been a week, and I want to keep streaming. Let's go like this, and this is what I mean. These platforms like this. Now, it is kind of a weird aesthetic. I get like there's like a stage. I think it's in Sonic Sonic 4 Episode 2. It was like what? Was it like an oil ocean / desert area? I get that. I get that type of ideally from this stage, because you can see like like refineries in the background. So it almost looks like this is like an oil desert, as it were. That's what I get from this. We go right here. Boom! Yeah, gold robot. That's points for us. You know, also, just be careful when traveling with the mech. The mech can be slippery, but also super precise all at the same time. So, be watch out on your guard. And then Reese, when you say I don't sound bad, but you're doing pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Go like this. Now, if we get the hover ability for Eggman, this stage is trivial. Because you can jump over the bottomless pits a lot easier, and that's also you'll need 2 upgrades to get, I believe, Eggman's ability here, upgrade, which I think is the Mystic Melody. I imagine. I think that's the case. You can probably correct me there in chat if I am wrong or not, because I'm not not deep into the lore or the game of Sonic, because I don't usually play enough Sonic games. Because I think I mentioned in the Hero Side story that I only have like Sonic Advance 2 and 3 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle here as the only games I own from Sonic. Oh, sorry, I'm coughing there. I just got a lot of cursed this cold I got this morning. Oh, Dr. Eggman. Oh, I know what it means by being a cold. I always get cold all the time. It's because that acid hedgehog. I will destroy him this time. I will certainly do it. So it's up here. Well, and the gun robots, you can do nothing. Yeehaw! That's probably the fastest Eggman's ever gonna go. So the cold can be used to your advantage with voices. I guess I could import that, I guess. But as you know, for those new watching from Twitch and YouTube abroad after the fact, I do try to do a lot of different voices for characters, even with characters that do have voice acting already. That's just me, though. But that is stage 3 done and done with. And we get a C rank for 22,000 points.
That wasn't so difficult.
And that is our next emblem, up to 20.